Hi, my name is April Coslet, and I'm from Northern California, and I'd like to tell you about how the IYF World Camp changed my life. I started having a lot of problems when I was 19, and I got into 2 car accidents about a week apart, and this burdened my family financially. And coupled with losing our jobs, we eventually had lost our apartment too. And the only job that I could find was in LA. That was the first experience that I had of isolation. I was away from my family, away from my friends, away from anything familiar, and I had a really difficult time dealing with that. I was alone in my apartment, and the only thing I could really do was go out drinking with my friends. But, the after part was me just kind of being depressed. And it became kind of a cycle, and it was really hard to get out of that. There was a time in my depression when my mom left and with my drinking where it actually became a problem with my job. I had ended up losing my job and losing a few friends too. I started to isolate myself in my home and in my room, and even when my mom came back from the Philippines, I just stayed by myself. I really had a difficult time getting a job at this point, and I kind of stayed like that for almost a year. My mom went to Southern California to visit my sister, and she had taken the bus, and while she was at a bus station, she had called me, and she was telling me that she had met somebody and that this person told her about the IYF World Camp. She thought that I would really like it and that I should go and call the number, and so I called the number and I had spoken to Annie. So after speaking to Annie for a while, she actually ended up sponsoring me to go to the IYF World Camp. My first experience of the World Camp was the opening ceremony. There were a lot of beautiful cultural dances like the Korean fan dance and dances from Africa and from South America. I wasn't thinking about it much, and I started having a lot of fun going to the academy classes and having fun playing with my group during the scavenger hunt. Even talking in the group meetings, I had realized that the way I was thinking or the way that I was feeling, I wasn't really alone in those things, that the things that they were saying were also the same things that I was thinking and the same things that I was feeling. During the World Camp, my mom would call me every day, so I would share with her these new things that I was learning, especially from Pastor Oksu Park, that I was free and that I was righteous. Jesus had taken away not only my sins, but also took away her sins away, and that we were both righteous and free. And being able to talk to her about these things, about what I was learning and how I was feeling, I was able to feel connected to my mom again. 1 month after the World Camp, I would face a huge difficulty. My mom had passed away from an accident, and it was something very sudden and very heartbreaking for me and my whole family. I was devastated and heartbroken, and I should have done what I'd always done and isolated myself and gone back into my depression. But if I had, I don't think I would have been here today. What I learned through the World Camp was that I needed to connect my heart with other people and with God, and in order just to have happiness and strength. This is what allowed me to get through that time. There were so many people that meet the same difficulties like mine, who fall into the same patterns that I did, and who see no way out.
And that's the impact World Camp had on my life. I'm proof that the IYF shows people how to open, connect, and change. But we can't do it alone. We need your help to make this year's camp a reality. Please support IYF. And let's work together to get our young people to dream bigger.